Mistake with the Alpha Chapter 67. Jalen's point of view. Yes, Alpha, he nodded. And you strongly believe that it's because of Sam's presence? I asked again to be sure. I'm a healer, Alpha, and I could feel when a strong healing power is in the building. I didn't know it was her until I saw something last night, he said with a serious look. What did you see? I went to Miss Sam's ward to check if she's not having any complications since no one is with her. Then, when I was so close and was about to open the door, I noticed this bright blue light in the room. I slowly entered to see what it was. It was then I saw that the blue light was surrounding her. After that, I saw the Gemma putting his head on her bed sleeping. Anytime his hand touches her, the light shines, but whenever he removes his hand, the light dims. This was when I know she's the reason for all those sudden healing, he narrated. Everything he was saying was really confusing. No one would believe him for some reason. Are you saying that my Gemma was healing Sam with his power? I don't know, Alpha. I'm only relating what I saw, he replied. He seemed scared of his answer. Gemmas too have healing powers, but then their healing power is activated by the Luna, and most time is almost used for the Luna. That's why they are the protector of the Luna. That's why what the physician said is really confusing. Moreover, I've not claimed anyone as the Luna. His power should be intact. Does anyone else know about this? I asked. I needed to find a reason for this, and if the news already gets out, it will be very difficult for me to know the truth. No, Alpha. Then make sure no one knows about this. Yes, Alpha. I then signaled to him to leave. He bowed and then left. I sat down to think about what I just heard. My life is just getting more complicated. Nothing normal has happened to me since I was a child. Everything is always unexplainable. Who will explain this again to me now? Then one name rang in my ears. Sally, I called out almost in a whisper. Yes, I remember that Sally is from the lineage of Gemmas, and she might be helpful in this part. She is also almost the oldest in our pack. I looked at myself. I know I can't keep roaming about looking this unkempt in my pajamas. I then rushed to my room to get tidy up. While I was in my bathroom, I heard my room's door open. I paused to know who it was. Then the smells hit my nose, and then I continued bathing. Jalen, my father called. In the bathroom, I replied. Make sure not to come out naked. I know for him to say that he has companies. I knew that definitely news about me being awake would have spread through the city. Even if Allison didn't tell anyone, those that saw me in my pajamas would. So I was expecting my parents sooner or later. I did my thing and then came out with a towel wrapped around my waist. Then I saw my father, my mother, and Allison seated already. Seeing Allison, my anger grew. I didn't even say anything. I just walked past them to my closet. By the time I was back and fully clothed, I met Allison already standing. She was looking at me in fear while I was looking at her with rage. Her eyes were already puffy, which showed that she had cried so much. I'm not such a heartless beast, not to know when to sympathize with people, but the thought that Sam is still lying there at the hospital has taken any little trait of sympathy I have left. Why are you here? I asked fiercely. No one needed to tell them that I was talking to Allison. She was the only one I fixed my eyes on, so it was quite vivid that I'm talking to her. You just woke up, son. You should be trying to recover and not getting angry, my father said to me calmly. Don't tell me what to do with my emotions. I just want that thing to get the hell out of my room. I growled loudly. Since I'm the alpha, my parents didn't say anything. They just looked at me. I was really angry that she's here. Even she herself couldn't say anything. Please sit, son, my mother's sweet voice came to my ears. Not until she's out of this room, I insisted. Allison walked out slowly, and I watched her as she left. I know she's wrong, but she already apologized. My father's voice came again. I didn't even reply to him. I just sat down. My mother stood up from where she sat, and then came to sit beside me. She hugged me. It's going to be fine, son, she said in her coolest voice. That's the only thing I needed in these trying times. I needed that voice that would tell me it's going to be fine. I closed my eyes, and my tears began to fall again. I'm so tired, I said, quivering. I'm really tired. I don't know what to do again. Then I noticed a large palm was placed on my shoulders while my mother still hugged me. Opening my eyes, I saw that my father was already there too. His face was full of sympathy for me. These are the only people that I allow to see the weak me. I do behave the way I am whenever I'm with them. After crying for a while, I stopped. Now I feel relieved. Not that I forgot about the pain, but I was relieved. Then someone knocked at my door. At first I had thought it was Allison again, but then it was Sally. She brought me food which was carried by one of the maids. "Welcome back, Alpha," she said after greeting my parents. "Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications to stay up to date with new videos uploaded. Also check out our next video in the series.